What if the former mayor of Toronto never truly left his home? What if the footsteps echoing through the halls don't belong to visitors? Tonight, we're talking about one of Toronto's most quietly haunted locations, Mackenzie House. And trust me, this one is different. I'm Asha, and yes, she's got spirits. And if you're here, chances are you've got spirits too. Each week, we dive into true hauntings, real Canadian history, and the stories that refuse to stay buried. So dim the lights, and let's get into it. Cheers! Welcome back to She's Got Spirits. Tonight's story takes us to downtown Toronto, to a narrow brick townhouse built in the 1850s. It looks charming, historic, and peaceful, but inside, staff and visitors have reported something else entirely. The home belonged to William Lyon Mackenzie. He wasn't just anyone. He was Toronto's first mayor, a political rebel, a controversial figure. He led the Upper Canada Rebellion in 1837, an uprising against the colonial government. He was outspoken, passionate, and constantly under stress. Eventually, he returned from exile and lived out his final years in this house, where he died in 1861. But some believe he never really left. After the home became a museum, staff began noticing small things. Nothing dramatic at first. Footsteps when no one else was inside. Cold spots in specific rooms. The sound of children playing upstairs, even when the building was empty. Mackenzie had children. Several of them died young. Visitors have reported hearing light footsteps, almost like a child running across wooden floors. But when staff check, no one is there. This is where it gets unsettling. Multiple staff members over the years have reported seeing a full-bodied apparition of a man in 19th century clothing. He appears near the staircase, in the print shop, and sometimes standing slightly in doorways. Witnesses describe him as thin, having a stern expression, and watching. And then, gone. No mist, no dramatic fade, just gone. One of the most repeated reports involves objects being moved. Books falling from shelves, printing tools shifting positions, doors opening slowly. The museum has a historic printing press inside. Staff have claimed to hear it creaking, as if someone is operating it, even when the building is locked. Now this part. This is the most chilling. The basement. Visitors and employees alike describe a heavy feeling, sudden anxiety, the sense of being watched. Some refuse to go down alone. There are reports of shadows moving against the walls, and once a staff member claimed someone whispered their name. They were alone. Of course, skeptics say old house, settling wood, imagination, suggestion. But here's what makes this story compelling. The experiences are consistent. Across decades, across different staff members, across people who didn't even know the building had a haunted reputation. That consistency, that's what makes investigators pause. Remember I mentioned children? Some visitors have reported seeing the figure of a small child near the upper bedrooms. One woman describes a little girl in period clothing staring at her. She blinked. The child was gone. Mackenzie lost children in that house. Is it residual energy? Or something intelligent? Paranormal investigators have visited the home. Electronic voice phenomena recordings reportedly captured faint responses. Cold spots have been documented in specific rooms. And motion sensors have triggered without explanation. Yet, the activity isn't aggressive. It feels attached, almost protective. Unlike violent haunting stories, Mackenzie House feels emotional. layered with political stress, loss, family tragedy, unfinished legacy. If spirits linger where emotion was strongest, this home would be the perfect place. If you walked through Mackenzie House today, you might see nothing, but you might hear a footstep behind you, a creak on the stairs, the faint echo of a printing press turning long after closing time. And maybe, just maybe, Toronto's first mayor is still watching over his home. So what do you think? Is Mackenzie House truly haunted? Or is it simply history playing tricks on us? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more true Canadian hauntings, you already know where to find me. Check out my podcast on Spotify, my YouTube channel, or my TikTok, Instagram. This is She's Got Spirits, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.